Welcome into Wager Smart Best Bets on Thursday, January 17th, 2019. My name is Corbett Koslak. I've got 3 college basketball best bets and 2 NBA best bets on tap today. Let's jump right in and get started. My number 5 best bet is a quite peculiar one, the under 129.5 between University of Texas El Paso and University of Alabama Birmingham. That's UAB and UTEP under 129.5. It might sound obscure, but give me 1 second and I'll tell you why. The under is getting 63% of the play. The under is 10-3 in UTEP's last 13 games. The under is, this season rather. The under is 10-3-2, and the under is 7-1-2 in the last 10 UAB home games. The under is 5-0 in the last 5 UTEP games. The under is 19-7 in the last 26 UTEP games. The under is 18-7-1 in UAB's last 26 Thursday games, and in the last 31 conference games for UAB, it is 29-2. Those are very far over 500 numbers. The under definitely the play in UTEP and UAB. My number 4 best bet of the day: the Wizards -8 in London against the New York Knicks. The Wizards finally starting to get things going. They are 8-2 against the spread in the last 10 games between these two teams. Wizards are 19-25 against the spread on the season. The Knicks are 19-22-2. Enes Kanter, the Knicks big man, is left in America because of the situation with the Turkish government, so they're going to be without Enes Kanter. New York is 6-13 against the spread in their last 19 games. Over the course of their last 8 games, the Wizards are 7-1 against the spread. And in their last 6 games, all as underdogs, the Wizards are 3-3 straight up. So they're playing a piss-poor Knicks team over in London. They should be worse than the teams they've been playing. It really is a good matchup today for the red-hot Washington Wizards compared to how they were earlier in the season. My number 3 best bet, Oregon State Beavers +4 at Arizona State tonight. That game tips off at 10 p.m. Eastern. That is some Pac-12 action. Oregon State getting just 41% of the money. They are 9-6 ATS. Arizona State 8-7-1 against the spread this season. Arizona State 3-6-1 in their last 10 against the spread. Similar to last season, they have fallen off since starting the season red hot. Arizona State just lost by 14 as a 4-point favorite to Stanford. Oregon State is 7th in the country in field goal percentage allowed on the road. Arizona State 157th in home field goal percentage. Also, a big note in this one: Oregon State shoots 9% better from the free throw line on the season. 9 whole percent. If they get equal amount of free throws, that could be a big 4 or 5 points over the course of a game. My number 2 best bet of the day: Michigan State -2 at Nebraska. I've gone back and forth on this one the entire day. Michigan State getting 59% of the money, 13-4 against the spread. The Cornhuskers are 11-4-1 ATS on the season. Nebraska puts their 20-game home winning streak on the line. One of the most impressive streaks in the country. Another one of the most impressive streaks in the country is Michigan State's 18 games winning streak against Big Ten foes. They have an 18-game conference winning streak they're bringing into Lincoln tonight. Michigan State's last 7 games, they've won by 15, 18, 19, 26 in their 4 Big Ten matchups, and then 28, 30, and 19 in their 3 games prior to that, going back to a December 3rd date against Florida. So they've been red hot. They're 5-0 against the spread in their last 5. Their only 2 losses are at Kansas and at a very improved Louisville team. I just think they're too good for Nebraska. Of course, Nebraska burned me a few days ago with Indiana, but I really like Michigan State on the road here tonight. My number 1 best bet of the day is getting just 49% of the money. That is the Indiana Pacers -2.5 against the 76ers at home. Most of this lies with the 76ers' struggle on the road. They are 8-14 against the spread on the road this season. They give up 4 more points per game on the road. They score 4 less points per game on the road than they do at home. Philly was defeated 113-101 in their own building by the Pacers back in December. In November, however, the Philly did knock off Indiana at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Like I said, 76ers 8-point difference. I really like the Pacers laying the 2.5. They've been red hot of late. They are 22-20-1 on the season against the spread. The 76ers 21-24 against the spread. 76ers coming off beating the Timberwolves. That was a nice outing last time out, but they really struggled on the road. Pacers laying 2.5 is the play tonight. That was Wager Smart Best Bets for January 17, 2019. Go get paid.